And we are back. Pokemon White 2 Hardcore Nuzlocke. We have again made it to the first gym here. This will be my fourth and hopefully final attempt at White 2. We have lost 3 times in the Elite Four. The first time to the second member and the second and third time to Iris herself. So we are here. We are ready to complete this and let's dive right in. First gym battle here. Cheren with 2 normal types. We have Seawaddle, Tepig, Lillipup, and Watchog, or the pre-evolution of Watchog, I should say, with Patrat. So we're going to open up with Wellington, our own Patrat here, who has an adamant nature, so really good attack. And I do believe we are just going to start with a sand attack, decrease the accuracy, and I have been played like an absolute fiddle. The opposing Patrat actually has Keen Eye, so sand attack does not work. That is okay. We're going to rebound. We're going to go for the bite. It does not flinch, and the opposing Patrat uses workup, and now we are potentially in crit range. I think we're going to go for one more bite, hoping for a flinch here. And, ooh, it gets into potion range. We're going to have to eat this tackle, and oof, we were dead to critical there. So we are already playing with fire. And now we are going to go for, I believe, 2 tackles. It's going to do a little bit more damage than bite. And since Cheren uses the potion, it doesn't matter for the flinch on this turn. And we actually respond with a critical hit, and the opposing Patrat goes down. So Lillipup should not have Keen Eye. We're going to reroll the strategy. It's probably going to use workup. Let's go ahead and sand attack. It goes straight for the tackle. If this crits, it does not. We hold on with 3 HP and get a pivotal sand attack down here. Really good stuff. And we're going to pivot into the Seawaddle, who has much better physical defense. We're going to save Wellington, the Patrat. We're going to get Lysandra, the Seawaddle, down. Going to eat a tackle, no problem. And now I believe we just spam Bug Bite while Lillipup probably goes for a workup. Absolutely. So we are still going to be able to tank at least 1 tackle. And let's see how good Bug Bite does here. We get another critical hit. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's go ahead and just go for gold here. We just need to survive this tackle. We absolutely do. Get the Oran Berry for a fadeaway there. And then the Seawaddle comes down for a final Bug Bite. And that is it. Gym number 1 has been completed. I am super excited for this run. I will be at the second gym. I'll see you there. Peace. On to the second gym here. We have 1 or 2 more first encounters. The team is looking really good. Got the Herdier, got the Seawaddle. Magnemite, we managed to get this in the 3rd attempt, and we brought it back for the 4th attempt. Super excited about it. Got the Pignite, and we have Patrat. So just like the 3rd attempt, we're going to use the Magnemite here. Completely walls off Roxy and her Poison-type Pokemon. Only 2 of them. This shouldn't be too hard. Let's see if we can beat Roxy without losing anybody. All right. So Roxy throws out Coughing first. And Magnemite should not have too many issues here. So let's dive right into the Thundershock. If Sonic Boom did not have a chance of missing, I think I would also go for that. But Thundershock, utilizing that special attack that Magnemite has, we're just going to lean into that and go for 2 Thundershocks here. That should do it. Get a fadeaway crit. You love to see it. Absolutely. And now the Ace Whirlpeed comes down. We should be just fine. 2 or 3 Thundershocks should do the trick. Whirlpeed only has Dark and Poison type moves, which are both not very effective or don't affect at all because of the typing of the Magnemite. So really, really good matchup here. The Thundershocks keep raining down. Magnemite keeps tanking. And Thundershock will, in fact, proc the potion from Roxy. So I'm going to wager that that is less than 20 HP. Let's go for the Sonic Boom. It actually protects here. It's going to block that. No problem. We're just going to do it again. Here we go. Go for the Sonic Boom snipe. Going to have to eat 1 more pursuit here. No problem. Sonic Boom comes down from the Magnemite, and it is enough to finish the Whirlpeed. 2 for 2. No casualties. And on to the 3rd gym. Here we go. We have made it to the third gym against Berg and his bug-type Pokemon. We have been here before 3 times over. We've got the Pignite, probably the best counter to Berg and his bug types. We're just going to go head first with Endeavor here, and the team is looking really good. Got some different encounters than previous. Got a couple overlap from our first 3 attempts. No problem there. Let's dive right in. We should not have any issues here. Dwebble, the cute little crab, is usually the hardest one to deal with just because it's so bulky. But the Levany and Swadling, or Swadloon I should say, goes down very easily to the fire type moves since it's 4 times super effective. So let's do it. We've got the game plan. Let's just execute it right here, right now. Swadloon comes down. We have the Pignite, and we're just going to go straight for the Flame Charge, get that speed up. This time, Pignite has Jolly as its nature, so it actually lowers its special attack in order to buff that speed, which is basically the opposite of the last time where we had better special attack but worse speed. So I will definitely take that. Dwebble comes down, and honestly, we've talked about the physical versus special attack versus special defense, and it really should just come out to like a 2 or 3 shot every time regardless. So let's just get the Flame Charge, capitalize on our speed. So that is just showcasing Dwebble's physical defense there. So actually, we're here in this moment. Let's go ahead and throw out an Ember and see how that does. Even though Ember is less damage than Flame Charge, because it's a special against someone who doesn't have a lot of special defense, it does do more. It's really interesting. So I think our speed's good. Berg's probably going to heal up the Dwebble here. Gets a Hyper Potion on the cute little crab. And Ember comes down. And Ember does do a substantial amount of damage. Dwebble's definitely dead to crit here. We're just going to keep spamming Ember. We should outspeed the Levany, no problem. And now I think Dwebble's actually faster than us. The little crab, its dream comes true. It is going to outspeed its opponent. Just look at him. All of the hopes, all of the dreams in his little eyes, and gets one more smackdown before it exits stage on the right there. Goodbye, Dwebble. Take it easy, buddy. All right, final Pokemon is going to be the Levany, Berg's ace here. And again, if you don't have a fire type, this is Levany can get pretty scary with its damage, bulk, and speed. Honestly, it's just that typing is very unfortunate, and the Praying Mantis is going to have to fall here. Absolutely. One shot. Another really good sweep with the Pignite in Pokemon White 2, Hardcore Nuzlocke. So we got some stuff to take care of, and then we will be at the 4th gym before you know it. I'll see you there. All right, the 4th gym, Elisa and her electric type Pokemon. I have a little strategy here to bypass both the static abilities of Flaffy and the Emolga and that flying typing on the Emolga. So we have 2 Pokemon with Intimidate, and then we also have 2 ground type Pokemon for this battle. I think we're looking really good. Let's dive right in and see if we can beat her without losing anybody. All right, so we are going to double Intimidate the Flying Chipmunk here, and we are going to try to work around static as best we can since I don't have any paralysis berries. No cherry berries on the table, so let's see if we can avoid any paralysis, and let's do this thing. All right, 1 Intimidate down, and because I have the ground typing on the Crocodile here, Emolga will not use Volt Switch. So we're going to swap right into our Herdier for another Intimidate on the Emolga, and it should just use a physical type move here. Quick attack, okay, no problem there. We just need to tank that. All right, so double Intimidate, and now because the Herdier is normal typing, Emolga is going to go for that big Volt Switch. However, we're going to swap into the Drill Burr now. No Intimidate on this, but it has Rock Slide. So we're going to utilize that to clear the Emolga. And that way, we get rid of the Flying Chipmunk and nobody gets static. So right here, and since the double Intimidate comes down, we are a lot safer to use a Hone Claws. So we're going to be able to eat this Pursuit. Oh my goodness, barring a critical, of course. Absolutely, barring a critical, because then it goes right through the Intimidate. So I am going to, we have the leftovers as well, which is just going to squeak us outside of another crit. And that being said, let's go for the Rock Slide. With that Hone Claws, it should hit, and it should one-shot given the damage. So let's see if the strategy pays off here. It absolutely does. One-shot's the cutest flying chipmunk out there. And now we got 2 more Pokemon. Flaffy does have static. The Zebra does not. So there comes the Flaffy. With the Hone Claws buff, we should be able to do massive damage with this dig. And then if we are able to, okay, misses the takedown, that's really good. We might be able to get Drill Burr against the Zebra as well, unless we get paralyzed here. All right, really good stuff. We dodged the paralysis, and I do believe we get another leftovers charge. So barring any criticals from the Zebra, we are looking really good right now. So Zebstrika comes down, Elise's ace, and I do believe we go for the dig. We lose the speed battle, of course, because that is one fast Zebra, so no crits here. Absolutely, so we were dead to crit. I really didn't need to risk that. And let's see if we can one-shot the Zebra. If not, we are slower, so we're going to have to pivot. But can this do the job with that Hone Claws buff? And it can. The Drill Burr coming out huge. She absolutely clutches it, and I do believe that game plan really, really paid off there. No one got paralyzed. We did suffer that massive critical hit to the Emolga, but other than that, it went really well, and we're getting a nice little reward here, evolving the Excadrill on the way out. Absolutely. Really good stuff. And we are on to the 5th gym, going against Clay and his ground types, and his ace Excadrill will be right there. All right, so we have made it to the 5th gym against Clay and his 3 ground types. I've got a very cheeky strategy here to try to utilize this in order to get everybody out alive. We've lost a couple Pokemon to Clay over the course of our first 3 attempts, so that is my main goal here, just to get in, get out, no casualties, and let's do it. Let's do this. Let's try out the strategy. It's going to involve really ramping up with the Stoutland and utilizing that double Intimidate once again. So here we go. The Excadrill is going to be the biggest issue, but Clay just has a really strong team. Croc is a really good second evolution. Sandslash is really bulky on the physical side of things, and then Excadrill just hits so hard. So with that in mind, I send out this tiny little Patil, the Lilligant pre-evolution, which eats the Intimidate. That's pretty calculated. So basically, best case scenario is we get Elite Seed and a Stun Spore and then swap out. Worst case scenario is we miss the Leech Seed and get neither. Let's see what happens. Let's go for 1 Leech Seed. It goes for Torment, so we can't use the same move twice in a row. That is no problem. And of course, it avoids the Leech Seed. It's got a 10% mischance, and of course I can't use it again because he just used Torment, so no critical crunch. Holy moly, and it dodges the Stun Spore. And my entire plan has been thwarted. We're just going to have to wing it. We're absolutely going to have to wing it at this point. We're going to swap into our Crocodile, get the Intimidate down. No problem there. We're going to have to eat a crunch, okay? So my secondary plan is going to have to come into effect here. So instead of the Leech Seed Stun Spore, I wanted to completely lock down the Crocodile with Leech Seed reviving or healing my Pokemon while the Paralysis locks Crocorook down. I couldn't do either, so instead I'm going to get an Intimidate and a Mud Slap right here. So now Crocorook's accuracy is lower, and I might get a little bit greedy. Look at that. So I'm going to get a little bit greedy since Crocorook can't hit me. I'm going to get as many Mud Slaps down here as I possibly can, and then we are going to all in. We are going to all in with the Stoutland here, with the double Intimidate, and we're going to get a workup. There's one. And we're going to dodge a Bulldoze because of my beautiful Crocorook's play there. We're going to do 2 workups here. I do believe I am failing to address something, but we're just going to keep going here. We're we're just going to keep going. We're going to get another workup. Stoutland is ready to avenge the Fallen here. And I wanted to stop at 3 workups, but with that critical hit bulldoze, I do believe retribution is required. And I can't help myself. I want it all. I want it all at this point. Oh my god. He's faster, right? So if he doesn't miss, if he misses... Oh, if he hits his tack, we lose. I just worked up for nothing. I got blinded by the rage inside of me. So my entire plan... we would have dodged. Okay. All right, we are pivoting to the 11E. There we go. This is really bad, but there's the Excadrill. Yeah. We're going to go for the Razor Leaf. We are slower. We do dodge the Rock Slide, which is phenomenal. Tiny bit of chip damage. We dodge the Rock Slide again. We're starting to get some RNG in our favor after the travesty that is this game. And we're just going to scout out. We're going to use Protect, take a quick breather on the Razor Leaf. Does go for Rock Slide again. All right. Don't dodge the third one. And no critical, but we do flinch. And now we are absolutely screwed. We are absolutely screwed. I'm going to go all in on the Audina. We are on the back foot here. I have tilted off the face of this earth. And we get crit again. We absolutely get crit again. I'm Hail Marying a secret power for the sleep or the paralysis. We do get the paralysis. Absolutely fantastic. All right. We are down to our last Pokemon here. Oh, God. Okay. We are in trouble. We are absolutely in trouble here. Okay, please hurt yourself or be paralyzed. Absolutely. And I didn't teach him dig. That's fine. We will go with Crunch. Oh, maybe should have done Hyper Fang. Clay uses the Hyper Potion. This has gone so wayward so quickly. Oh my god. Oh, it snapped out of confusion. What am I doing? Okay, I gotta reapply the Confuse Ray. Oh, those missed shots and the critical is absolutely everything. We're going to keep crunching for the potential defense drop, which will apply to the confusion. And I do believe we just lost Watchhog. Okay. All right. We are faster with the Stoutland because of that. Because of the paralysis, we're actually faster with Lilac. For the Giga Drain, get that health bat, should kill. Nope. Oof. It is still paralyzed. We should be faster. Yep. Okay. And I do believe our Tiny Patil will clutch the Sand Slash as well. And I have paid dearly. I've absolutely paid dearly. I almost lost Patil there. I didn't think we'd be slower because I didn't think about the bulldoze. I am not here right now. I am just completely throwing the fight. I think we roll the dice even with that decrease. I think we roll the dice. Yeah. Let's do it. If this kills, yep. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This was one of the most tragic fights I have ever seen, and we are going to have to rebound hardcore in order to pull out this victory. We have lost 3. It is no longer a deathless run, and I really am speechless. I am absolutely speechless. I will see you at the 6th gym very, very soon. All right, gym number 6 against Skyla and her flying type Pokemon. We were aiming to rebound really hard after that tragic 5th gym fight. basically, we got the Volt Switch. We have 3 electric types. We're just going to rain electric type moves down on her flying types. And this should be quick. This should be easy. There shouldn't be anything crazy to this one. I still can't get over the Leech Seed and Stun Spore both missed. And then I completely tunneled on the Stoutland, working up and got crit and punished so hard. So we are here, gym number 6. Let's do this. Let's get this badge. No issues. And then let's just keep steamrolling. Let's get to that 7th gym. And let's kick this off with a Volt Switch. Let's just keep the conveyor belt rolling here. No flinch, please. We do get a static, which is really nice. And we did not flinch. So the little Emolga here is going to lead the charge. Get the Volt Switch. Probably won't kill. Just kidding. That is enough damage to take down the bat. No attract business, as Emolga was the same gender, which is really nice. I believe this is called Electrike, the pre-evolution to Electros. We managed to get one in the Chargestone Cave this time. Looking really good there. Just going to have to survive whatever Swanna does. Goes for the Feather Dance, but we went for Volt Switch instead of the Physical Spark, which is really nice there. Now, the Electros line is so much better physically, but we do not have access to Wild Charge just yet. And once we get Thunderbolt, I will upgrade Electrike to the Electros around level 44. That'll be working really good. And let's just do it. Let's just go for the Magneton. Could have done the Emolga into the Magneton, but hey, let's do this right here. And let's see here. Honestly, let's just keep the Volt Switch coming. Let's just keep it coming here. Just one after the other. Let everybody get some screen time. And there's the Sturdy. And we're just going to pop back. And we can really just pivot to anybody we want. I absolutely adore Emolga. Let's throw her out there. No crit here. Just keep it clean. Absolutely beautiful. And he's going to get healed up. We'll go for the Electro Ball. Skarmory gets the potion from Skyland. No problem there. This is going really well. We should be faster. So this should bring Skarmory back to the Sturdy or close. Really good stuff. And just for a fadeaway Volt Switch, let's do it. Let's fade away. This Flying Chipmunk soars off into the sunset. So much better than the last gym battle. I'm very excited. Let's ride this momentum to the 7th gym, find some dragons. I may or may not have figured out a strategy to get a Lapras on our team, and how beautiful would that be to bust the Elite Four door open with our very own Lapras. I'll see if I can secure that, or at least manipulate some encounters to make that a possibility. Maybe, maybe not, but I will see you at the 7th gym. All right, we have made it to the 7th gym, Drayden and his Dragon-type Pokemon. I managed to manipulate the encounters. I needed to get an Azumarill and a Basculin, so I sacrificed 2 other areas to get those 2 encounters so that the only Pokemon left under the village bridge was the Lapras. So we managed to do that. It then used Perish Song, not wanting me to catch it, but we used the Master Ball. We got my favorite Pokemon, and I do believe we are going to win this Nuzlocke. Let's do this. I'm so hyped. I'm so ready. I will show you the game plan as we dive in. And it's going to be Starmie opening up. We're going to use Reflect to stop Druddigon from one-shotting the Lapras. We just need to get Lapras in safe and sound. And then once Lapras is in, Lapras has shell armor, so Lapras cannot be critical hit, which is so fantastic. Meaning that if we burn or use Reflect or anything like that, that they can't crit through it, and it's going to keep Lapras really safe. So Starmie is faster. Let's not waste any time. Let's dive right in and see if the strategy can pay off. Starmie opening with the Reflect. So now basically Drayden's entire team has a burn. So barring criticals, we are absolutely fine here. It'll probably come down with another crunch, but we're just going to swap to lock the Lapras here. My pride and joy. Double entendre for the name. We got Lock from Halo and then also Loch Ness Monster. So really like that. Look at that. No damage from the crunch. Absolutely fantastic. And now we're just going to rain down Ice Beams. We have the Expert Belt on the Lapras. This should do massive damage. It might not one-shot. It absolutely does. And we get a critical hit. So Lapras laughing at Drayden right now, knowing that they cannot crit him through the shell armor, and just goes ahead and crits Dredagon. We don't even have to worry about it. So right here, we are just looking out for the Rock Slide Flinch Lock. And it actually goes for an Earth Power, which we should be able to tank pretty decently here. So it didn't want to Rock Slide through the Reflect, I understand now. But Lapras has really good special defense and just one-shots the Flygon like it's nothing. And that leaves Haxorus, the ace right here, right now, does not have a super effective move. Reflect is still up, keeping Lapras safe. So unless Haxorus just Dragon Dances into Oblivion and goes through the Reflect, we will be in trouble. But this should do massive damage, hopefully one-shotting the Haxorus. It might not. It might hold on, Drayden might heal, and then the Dragon Dances might be an issue. But Lapras from downtown takes the win. Absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe it right now. We completely have rebounded since that 5th gym. We got the 6th easy, 7th easy, and now only the 8th gym remains on top of a bunch of boss battles. I'm super excited. Let's make this 4th attempt the 4th and final. We can do this. I'll see you at the 8th gym. And we have arrived at the 8th and final gym against Marlin and his 3 water-type Pokemon. We've got a triple electric lineup here with the Emolga, Magnezone, and Electros. Very excited for this. I think it'll work out great. We have some really good pivot opportunities with the double water type and the ghost typing as well. So let's dive right in and see if we can secure that 8th and final gym badge on our 4th attempt of White 2 right here, right now. So Emolga's stats really aren't the best. I was looking into it. The speed stat is completely maxed out, though, it looks like. So we are going to lean in onto that. And so really what I'm just trying to say there is that Emolga is really good in quick bursts, but not in extended fights. So we need to fight with that in mind. So right here, Caracosta is going to do the sturdy shell smash play here, which is very dangerous. It almost guarantees a very high-powered move. We did not get Deerling this time, the Sawsbuck, the really nice counter to this gym leader. So we are working with what we have. We're going straight for the discharge here. And this should do massive damage. I don't know if it will take Caracosta all the way. Very, very close. And it actually goes straight for a super effective smackdown. Doesn't even go for the shell smash. And, oh my goodness. So I don't think it has a priority move. So I think we're fine. I think Marlin is just going to heal. Okay. Uses his 1 hyper potion on the turtle. And we are still faster since it didn't use Shell Smash. And even if it used Shell Smash, I do believe the Emolga would have outsped. Beautiful stuff here. And now I believe we go for 1 more discharge and we are just fine. Our cute little flying Pikachu makes it out. Now, if that Smackdown would have crit, we would have lost our Emolga. So really good stuff there. We'll take that. The Whale Lord, the big whale, comes down. And I do believe we are just going to Volt Switch to safety. No problem here. I'm assuming it's going to go for a rollout, but honestly, it could also go for a Scold. Doesn't really matter. We're just going to get some really nice damage down here. Emolga does have the magnet, so the electric type moves are going to be doing a little bit more damage. They're really nice. Perfect position for whoever we want to throw out. And honestly, Electros special defense is fantastic. And physical offense is beautiful. So no burn here would be glorious. We do get burned, unfortunately. So our physical is now hitting for half as much, but Electros also has Thunderbolt, which is going to do so much damage. And because of where Wailord is health-wise, I do believe the Thunderbolt can finish, but the Wailord is actually faster. Completely forgot about how slow the Electros is. That's kind of unfortunate. Such a visual though. Wailord taking to the skies is just ridiculous to think about. So honestly, I think we just pivot into the Magnezone. This isn't as going as smooth as you would have liked it to, but that's okay. Gonna go right to the Magnezone. We do have 3 electric types. Hopefully no paralysis. Absolutely. We are good to go here. I do believe Magnezone is faster, and this discharge should kill. So that is 2 down, assuming the big blubbery friend falls. There we go. And that leaves the ace, Jellicent, the jellyfish, and Electros would have been so good here because of that physical damage, but no problem. The question, I do think we Thunder Wave to lock down the Jellicent, potentially getting rid of its recovery spam, and also just giving us that priority, and always the chance that it gets fully paralyzed, which really helps. Okay, massive Scald here. I'm looking at the damage, and that did 60. So if it crits, we actually lose Magnezone, which is just ridiculous. Oh man, I don't like this at all. And I can't really hit I could go Skyla the Swanna for Brave Bird, actually. So let's do a really cool play here. Let's Volt Switch, get our Magnezone to safety. Hopefully we just get a paralysis here and get a free swap into the Swanna. But if it goes for another Scald, Swanna will have a really good time, and that gets us into wonderful positioning there. But the Citrus will offset, and I don't know if Swanna can Brave Bird from that far, but we are about to find out. So hopefully a paralysis comes down here, and it's going to be another Scald. No burn. Another burn would be absolutely detrimental. Okay, we dodged the burn, but that did roughly 40, less than 40, 34, something like that. 34 or 37. Looks like 37. And so if that crits, I think I'm going to all in on the Brave Bird, honestly. It's going to do massive damage here. Is it enough to fell the jelly? It is not, and now I cannot use Brave Bird. We take massive damage, and there goes a recover. This is just ridiculous at this point. The Jellicent will not fall, and I can pivot into a fly here, which I think I'm going to do, and see what the jelly does. It goes for another recover. This is just brutal. I'm going to speed up here. We're going to get a fly down. Okay, does good damage. An Ominous Wind, no stat boost. My gosh, this is going so badly. I can't hit Jellicent for anything because Body Slam is that. I could try to go for the Coffin. Honestly, let's go for the Coffin. If it uses Ominous Wind, though, it's going to be super effective. And this is just not going our way. We take massive damage. Oh my lord. So all of this because I was too afraid to use the Magnezone because I was too afraid of a critical hit. Okay, bear with me here. This has gone very poorly, and I'm on the back foot now. So we're just going to take Lapras, get the Ominous Wind there, no problem. We can't get crit because of the shell armor, and Jellicent is that. So really Surf, Ice Beam. We could go for a Water Pulse for the confusion. I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam. Let's see how little damage this does. I just need... Oh, that was a critical hit of our own there, no problem. And we got a paralysis. So I'm going to go for one more Ice Beam, and let's see if it goes for the recover. We can't use Ice Beam anymore, and it goes for a recover. This is brutal. This is so brutal. So my plan, I can't use that. We're going to go for a Water Pulse for a confusion. Really nice animation there. Can we just get a confusion? No stat boost. Awesome. Okay, we just need a confusion, and then I'm going to get my Magnezone back out there, and we're going to snipe with a discharge. This has been such a joke of a fight. I've played this so poorly, but we are going to try to hang on to all 6 Pokemon here, and I believe it's got one more Ominous Wind. I'm no longer disabled, but we want that not very effective confusion here. And there's the Cursed Body. We don't get a confusion. Comes in for a Scald, and Lapras is starting to hurt. I'm going to get a little bit risky here. I just want to get my... Oh boy, I can't risk. Okay. Oh, there's the burn. My goodness. And Lapras is now in kill shot range. Oh gosh. Double burn. Bleeding out. I'm going all in on the Electros. Please be paralyzed. Absolutely be paralyzed. It uses the recover, okay? We are going all in here. We're gonna need the leftovers tapering the burn damage. I do believe we might lose our Electros, but we have a super effective crunch here. We're going all in. It does so little damage. The brine comes down in one-shot criticals. The Electros, absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. I was burned. That's why it did no damage. I am just falling apart. I am falling apart at the seams. Can Magnezone clean up? Please, to goodness, hold on with 1 HP with a Scald. If this kills my Magnezone, if this kills the Magnezone, we're going all in. I can't. We're going to Volt Switch for the fade away. And this fight has turned into an absolute joke. We have lost the Electros for no good reason. And that is not how you want to achieve the final gym badge. But we're going to take that, we're going to lick our wounds, and we're going to head over to Chloris, the mad scientist, and see if we can beat him without losing anybody. My gosh.